A day in the life of a Painite miner. A day in the life of a Painite miner. In the world of gemstones, few materials hold the allure and mystique of Painite, often referred to as the rarest mineral on Earth. As collectors, jewelers, and enthusiasts seek this elusive stone, the demand for Painite mining has surged, drawing skilled miners into the depths of rugged terrains. This video offers a glimpse into a day in the life of a Painite miner, exploring the intricate blend of skill, perseverance, and strategy required to extract this precious gem. From the early morning preparations and the journey to remote mining sites, to the challenges faced underground and the extraction techniques employed, we will delve into the multifaceted experiences that define this unique profession. Join us as we uncover the daily rituals, risks, and rewards that come with the pursuit of one of nature's rarest treasures. A day in the life of a Painite miner. What is Painite? Painite, the rock star of the mineral world. Discovered in Myanmar in the 1950s, Painite is touted as one of the rarest gemstones on Earth, with only a few crystals ever found. It's the elusive treasure that gemologists dream about, boasting a stunning brownish-red hue that can even make garnets feel like wallflowers at a prom. If diamonds are a girl's best friend, then Painite is a rare collectible that would make any geologist swoon. The significance of Painite in the gem industry. In the gem industry, Painite is the equivalent of finding a unicorn in your backyard. It's not just a pretty face, it's a status symbol and a collector's dream. Due to its rarity, Painite can fetch astronomical prices at auctions, with some pieces selling for tens of thousands of dollars. So, what does this mean for the miners? Well, it's like trying to win the lottery. Every day spent digging is a potential jackpot, or at least a good story to tell at the pub. Early morning preparations. Gathering essential gear. As the sun begins to crack through the horizon, Painite miners' mornings resemble a scene from a heroic movie, strapping on pickaxes instead of swords. Essential gear includes everything from sturdy boots that can handle rocky terrain to helmets that would make you feel like a futuristic space explorer. Don't forget the trusty magnifying glass. Nothing says, "serious miner," quite like peering suspiciously at a rock while squinting. Reviewing daily goals and safety checks. After gearing up, it's time for a huddle that would make any sports coach proud. Miners gather to review the goals for the day, which, let's be honest, usually boils down to, find Painite or bust. Safety checks are a crucial part of this ritual. Think of it as the equivalent of checking your seatbelt before a roller coaster ride, important, and possibly life-saving. The miners remind each other to stay safe and sane, because what's a good day of mining without a few laughs? The journey to the mining site. Transportation methods. And off they go. The trek to the mining site can be a wild ride, depending on the location. Some miners hop into four-wheel drives that resemble tanks, while others may take a more adventurous route on foot through dense forests. Transporting supplies and equipment often feels like an episode of Survivor, minus the camera crew, and with a lot more mud. Scouting locations for optimal yield. Upon arrival, the real treasure hunt begins. Miners scout locations, like seasoned treasure hunters, with a discerning eye for the glimmer of Painite. They pore over geological maps and consult local knowledge, hoping to find that magic spot where the minerals line up just right. It's a combination of science, intuition, and a bit of luck, like playing poker with Mother Nature. Tools and techniques of Painite extraction. Overview of mining equipment. When it comes to extracting Painite, miners equip themselves with a host of tools that would put any DIY enthusiast to shame: chisels, hammers, and sometimes even high-tech gadgets. Yes, miners love their tools as much as kids love toys. Each tool has its purpose, and the right combination can make the difference between striking gold, or, in this case, Painite versus just striking rocks. Traditional versus modern mining techniques. The debate of traditional versus modern mining techniques is like comparing apples and oranges, or maybe more like apples and hoverboards. Traditional methods involve good old-fashioned digging and sifting, connecting miners to the earth in a way that feels timeless. Modern techniques, however, leverage technology like GPS and drones for scouting, making them slightly less romantic but more efficient. Whether you prefer the hands-on approach or the sleek innovation, both methods ultimately aim for the same dazzling prize, the elusive Painite. Navigating challenges in the mine. Physical and environmental hazards. Mining for Painite is not for the faint of heart, or the faint of back. Miners face a series of physical hazards that make a trip to the local grocery store seem like a leisurely stroll. From slippery surfaces thanks to the constant dampness of the underground, to the risk of falling rocks that would make even an acrobat think twice, every step is a reminder of the need for vigilance. Ventilation is another biggie. Without proper airflow, it's not just the lack of fresh air that's unsettling, it's the buildup of harmful gases that can turn a busy day of mining into an emergency evacuation quicker than you can say, oxygen mask. Dealing with equipment failures. And then there's the equipment. Equipment, a miner's best friend that has a knack for throwing tantrums at the most inconvenient times. Picture this: you're halfway through an extraction and your drill decides to take a vacation. Welcome to the world of equipment failures. Whether it's a broken drill bit, a busted conveyor belt, or a hydraulic system that's more temperamental than a cat on a rainy day, every setback means lost time and potential profit. Miners must always have backup tools and a good supply of duct tape on hand, because sometimes the best repair advice is just to fix it with whatever's available. The extraction process, step by step. Identifying Painite deposits. The first step in the extraction process is locating those elusive Painite deposits. Think of it as a treasure hunt, except the treasure is buried under layers of rock, and instead of a treasure map, you're armed with geological surveys and a whole lot of intuition, and maybe a metal detector or two. Experienced miners often rely on their knowledge of the terrain and previous mining reports. If you're not careful, you might just wind up with nothing but a sore back and a pocket full of dirt instead of the highly sought-after gem. Extraction methods and best practices. Once those deposits are identified, it's time to get to work with extraction methods that would make even a magician proud. From traditional hand tools to modern machinery, miners choose their methods based on the site conditions and the size of the deposit. Techniques range from hand digging, getting up close and personal with the earth, to more advanced methods like blasting. Yes, I said blasting. However, whatever the method, best practices dictate that safety should always be at the forefront. After all, no gem is worth risking a limb over. End of day reflections and safety protocols. Reflecting on the day's work. As the day winds down, miners gather to reflect on their work, the successes, the challenges, and the occasional humorous mishaps, like that time Mike mistook a rock for Painite. It was not. There's something unifying about sharing stories, comparing finds, and bonding over the collective experience of a day spent in the depths of the earth. Whether it was a haul of sparkling gems or just a batch of interesting rocks, every miner carries home not just their findings, but also the camaraderie built in shared labor. Safety protocols and lessons learned. Of course, a day in the life of a miner wouldn't be complete without a review of safety protocols. Each day, the team goes over what worked, what didn't, and what could have gone disastrously wrong if they hadn't been diligent. From wearing helmets to running drills on emergency procedures, these protocols are not just for show. They're the difference between a successful day and a day that ends with a trip to the hospital. Continuous learning is key. Every day in the mine teaches invaluable lessons that keep everyone safe and sound, ready to tackle tomorrow's adventures. The future of Painite mining and its impact. Emerging trends in gem mining. As the mining world evolves, so do the trends surrounding Painite extraction. We're seeing more miners adopt advanced technology, from drones surveying terrain to AI algorithms predicting the best spots to dig. And let's not forget the rise of ethical mining practices, because who wants to be known as the gem thief? More and more miners are focusing on responsible sourcing and transparency, which is great news for a market that thrives on consumer trust. It's like upgrading to a fancy coffee shop that actually pays fair wages. Everyone wins. Environmental considerations and sustainability. Finally, no discussion about the future of painite mining would be complete without addressing environmental considerations. As we dig deeper, literally and figuratively, miners are increasingly aware of their ecological footprint. Sustainable practices are being integrated into operations, balancing the need for profitable extraction with the need to protect our precious earth. Techniques that minimize land degradation, reduce water usage, and promote ecological recovery post-mining are now at the forefront because, spoiler alert, without a healthy planet, there's no mining to be done. So there you have it, a peek into the gritty yet rewarding life of a painite miner, where every day is a new adventure filled with challenges, triumphs, and the occasional surprise rock. Who knew digging around in the dirt could be so enlightening? As the sun sets on another day of painite mining, the dedication and hard work of these miners become evident. Each day brings its own set of challenges and triumphs, but the passion for uncovering one of the world's rarest gemstones drives them forward. With evolving techniques and a growing awareness of sustainability, the future of painite mining holds the promise of both opportunity and responsibility. The journey of a painite miner is not just about the gems they extract, it is a testament to the human spirit's resilience and the connection we share with the Earth's hidden treasures. Subscribe to unlock a world of knowledge, entertainment and mystery. Hit the subscribe button and join our YouTube adventure about mysterious painite gemstones. The more subscribers we have, the more motivated we are to create amazing content for you. Thanks for watching.